Hello, Misfits. We're still in the same cutscene. Left it exactly where we were.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I like Trunks' time breaker outfit. I think they call it.
A proper
time patrol outfit.
Oh yeah.
And there's the hero from the first game. Would have been my character if I had the first game.
I
I thought about getting the first game just because, so I could see my hero. But a sequel like this, it is more, you know, it's going to be more of the same. So there's no point going backwards again where I'm missing moves and missing characters.
But that's why I've had to ask.
I chose that boo because she looks kind of tough and I like that armor. I haven't seen it. I don't know if I can get that. I don't think I've seen Trunks' coat.
They say that you're a cut above the rest.
I might
Elder
have.
Kai admires.
Yeah, story.
You've got a lot.
Yeah, I was, yeah, when Dragon Ball, back to the early 90s internet, the true internet.
Stop that right now.
Sort of the import costs of so many toys and things were mad.
Anyway,
there's a site, I'm pretty sure it's well dead now. I always remember it. When I look in old magazines, it's always there. It has a little, only a quarter-page ad. They were that kind of company, but kingcat.co.uk.
Why are all these people
I think it was .co.uk. I should actually check if they were there before I said it.
We've seen
But
yes.
they had a good selection of stuff, but I don't know if it was one man who regularly went to Japan or maybe an actual store, but they had like £50 for the videos, but he had a little catalogue, even though it was like two A4 bits of paper cut together, and you could send away, you know, stamp address envelope to him, and
the wicked scientist
I think I bought some card captors key rings at the time. I mean, it was when I was, you know, younger, so I was even a different level of, you know, kid poor is always lower than adult poor. Yeah, anime cutscenes. Still, even now, anime cutscene in the game just seems like such a cool thing. I remember, like, PS1 era, if the game had an anime cutscene, it's like, wow, must show it to everybody. It makes it like Breath of Fire, and I think Grand Stream Saga had anime cutscenes. I'm just looking over at the frontmost games I can see. Yeah, good old anime cutscenes. The Dragon Ball games, the Dragon Ball Final Bout one had a really good scene and song. Ultimate Battle one was alright.
I
think he could play as Master Roshi in that. I don't know why I'm thinking of that, but I'm sure he could. He might have been one of the 27 unlock, you know, on the 27 mode. But who on earth could that be? So, yeah, I think everyone knew it was Bardock. I like Bardock. I like the... I mean, I think it is just because Goku's father and how he was killed. He was kind of honourable. In this game, he has like his made-up... Well, not made up. He had like a what-if version of his character with a Super Saiyan 3 mode, and yeah, Super Saiyan 3 does look cool. We don't see it very often. Would like to see Vegeta do it just once.
Yes, you can take it.
I think in Raging Blast 2 he does it as like a what if, and maybe even Broly does, but I didn't play it. I have got the game, but I didn't really play it much.
The Demon Realm has
I think I bought it in. I think it was on the cheap, like £2 for £20, and I got that and the second, not the second Dead Rising, not Dead Rising.
Count on it.
The Dead Island, the other one, but I couldn't get into that at all.
Well, you know.
I have got the PS4 version. I was glad for that re-release. Dead Island 1 and not 1 and 2, 1 and whatever it was called, the island. I definitely like that. It's that sort of a, you know, efficient European gameplay, nice in numbers and point A to point B.
Oh, come on.
I should play that a bit more. I don't know if I'll get around to that for right now. That'll be next time I go back to PS4 games. I can see some Sailor Moon games up there. Shame not many Sailor Moon games came out in this country. I think a couple of SNES ones were, you know, in France and Italy, and I was saying that I did get in Italy there was a Sailor Moon game. I think only came out there, and did get that. It wasn't terrible. I don't know if I've got a way to record original DS games though, or if someone might have made an easy way. Oh, some of the music's very average in this game, apart from a few songs. And we can go see people, but we don't really want to do that. Let's go do a PQ. I mean, I've shown you a bit of the story, I've shown you a bit of the game. I mean, I could play this forever, but I've got to stop getting distracted by the games I play like I have in previous videos. We'll stick to a 1. But we're not fighting Cybermen. Ah, see, most of there are a lot of PQs and they are good. You know, they fit an entire story into some of them, even if it, albeit a what if. So I wanted to do characters that didn't really appear in this battle, but it feels a bit dirty going over to these people. But okay, well, let's show off. I mean, characters have different versions. You know, scroll through, and this is kind of their costumes, but also shows what they. Like in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, there's like your early Goku, mid Goku, and end Goku. But this one character can have very different things. So yeah, I don't see much of a difference. We'll choose second form Frost, and we'll have Champa. No, we'll have Bojack.
I'll show you real power.
He doesn't have his transformation in this, and I know doesn't really add much, but I don't know, the point of this sort of game is I like the variety. Just the sheer variety of different costumes and characters, you know, in Tenkaichi 3. But let's see what would happen if...
We've got some fighting.
Ah, another thing definitely the sequel needs. Way to change your key colour. Because you just saw Bojack and Frost's unique colours then. No.
I understand.
So you've got the Goku costumes, or just in the basics?
That's why I'm gonna stop you.
Yeah, that's... Oh,
Once you do,
I forgot I didn't have that.
Didn't you cause me a bunch of trouble
Yeah, that was alright damage. I should have probably gone with a projectile sometime.
This time.
Oh, he kind of
took too much damage.
covered through the slash.
You got good with that one.
You fool.
But you get things like he just had got equipped, so I might have got a bit of his costume. So this is going on like my profile rather than this character.
Impossible!
Because that sort of inventory is shared. But if I've got one of something and equipped it to this character, no one else can use it. Because I have got like double EXP on my I think it's my female saying. And I can't give it to, unless I have another one, I can't give it to someone else. But for the story, yes, good idea.
I won't let you get away with this!
No.
Damn it!
Finished? Did we do enough to trigger? Yeah. See, this is what you want. Oh, I thought that was Chelsea for a second. He's not in this one. Well, they should have left him for, you know, inclusion's sake, but we won't worry about the character rest. They have announced some more DLC for this game. I don't know if it's going to be included in my season pass or just be free to everybody, but it'll be Boo with Gohan absorbed. You know, I remember that because I saw Kid Gohan then. And Deborah, so that's good. So they could do a bit more in the Boo saga. Oh, I got some good stuff, none of it marked as new though. But also, it briefly mentioned in one bit briefly mentioned in Super, a bit that was quite cool was when Future Trunk first came back and he asked, you know, there's a great evil in the future, I need help. And Vegeta was like, you know, let me guess, it's Majin Buu. And he was like, nah, handled that, and it showed like a brief scene of him killing, you know, getting Balbadi and...
Greetings.
Oh, Deborah. I always can't forget his name, I just said it. I would do the World Tag Tournament. And yeah, I thought it was cool, and it shows difference in personality that, like, you know, whereas Vegeta or Goku probably want a better challenge, he just killed the guy. Oh, we will have rights. What's the difference? Oh, we'll go with that version. And yeah, he just wanted get rid of the enemy, save the future, because of his sort of upbringing was different. I thought a good reflection, but they could do a PQ based on that. Deborah Majin Buu's emergence in the future. Be a good one. Oh, I like this. There's no ring outs in this game though. In Tenkaichi 3, you could always have Deuce levels have ring outs and people.
Are you ready?
The crowd in this looks identical to Tenkaichi 3.
Looks like you're pretty
and that looked quite
self-confident.
detailed in a full
Let's
week.
see it then.
And yeah, keep going.
Pressure.
Yeah, no, I keep looking at the card.
It's not like I'll give up yet.
I mean, Margin Vegeta killed a lot of people in,
Is this the end?
in the tournament, didn't he? They kind of
Not
forget
bad.
about. Does feel like I'm just
Not
doing the
bad.
same moves, but that is
But
the
the
case in
real
this
battle
game.
has just begun.
Can I?
That's
I can't
all?
send. No, I try and see if
You
I can
can't
fire
even
it.
warm me up if you're the same power level as Cyberman. Bulma. Far. Give me strength.
There's Reddit's, not Reddit's.
Hey,
His name.
you seem to be having
Yamcha.
fun.
There always seems to be someone who really likes Yamcha and who makes these games.
Not bad.
Because I think it was in Budokai
What?
2. There was like
Not for much.
a hidden, overpowered version of the Yamcha you could fight. Like every character could go level 100. Apart from Yamcha, there's a level 120 version. Something silly like that.
Concentrate on the fight, Gohan.
And I think
Even
and in
if you're
Budokai
anemic.
Tenkaichi 3, I
By
think there's a lot of
yourself, might as
bonus
well be
modes
a
and things that
fly.
I really didn't need,
You'll
but
see
it did.
soon enough that I'm
I
not
think
a
one of those
fly.
is like an ultimate version of
Surprise!
Yamcha.
You're not that
I think it was like
kid
a
anymore.
100 different matches you could do, and up there was the overpowered Yamcha.
Who are you?
But even in this game, there's
What
an
do you
even
want
version of
from me?
Yamcha.
You have a lot of
Because the roster has, like, I think they called it super villain in this one. It does seem a waste of a character slot though, to give all these super, you know, when the game was announced instead of X number of new characters, and it turns out half of them are just glowy red versions. So it's a bit of a cop out. I think when that was first announced it annoyed a lot of people, because I was watching, like, I watched a couple of lists of what characters should be added, and then probably started doing those, some of those on my own. I've got a lot to say about Dragon Ball. And that was the ultimate finish. I haven't used any of these yet. I mean, the excess clothing we can sell or attempt to use do PQs, but it's not something I'm really good at or played with the PQs. But that's why I need to try that, because when I've repeated some of the high level ones, I've got like rank 5 stuff and multiples. I've done enough to do a test, but we're not going to do a test. So it does show what I've got and what I haven't got. So I haven't got Flying Nimbus. Or whatever that one. I think we'll do this level and that'll be that. I mean, you've had a good preview of what the game can offer. Oh, I don't want to go overpowered, but...
I'm Kaba, a
Hi,
Saiyan
Kaba.
from planet Sadala.
I'll destroy all of you at once.
I wonder if those are the same voice actors as will be in the anime. I'm not too fussed about waiting for the dub. Quite happy watching it. Crunchyroll. I don't think they're certainly what characters I would have chose. Champion Vados. Because they barely fought, a lot of the moves aren't going to be what they would kind of use.
Good. What an attack!
Oh, during this level, I think this is one where time patrols always appear, so you could use it to farm for Dragon Balls. Because finding out the time patrols has a good chance of getting them. I can't switch characters particularly easily. See, I mean, one thing I forget,
Just
like the
watch.
older games were
I'm not
one-on-one.
going down without a fight.
And this, I mean, I
believe
thought
I'm
would be a bit of
pressured.
a mess. Multiple
It's
people,
not like I'll
but
give up yet.
no, it works. You rarely get blindsided or a stray Kamehameha.
I'm not done yet. I can still fight.
I think because they've done a tag version on the PSP. I think it was the first one, multiple people. I think I played it with a friend. It was oh, maybe this isn't the one I'm thinking of, but maybe the time trials are there. I think that had a Future Gohan. I think that the push of that game, that version, was the Future storyline. So left on the D-pad. These are still in. We're not connected online, so these are in-game characters. See, it does feel like you're moving with your steps. Actually, looks kind of cool. I like that costume. I think is that Mr. Popo's jacket? See, he looks kind of cool as well. Yeah, he's got the Yardrat stuff. I like his little face poking out. We're not going to fight them. Not going to fight level 70s. If the game was being generous, we had some 5s, but... I mean, I could go and do this level against my proper character, my Lord Ra.
So happy!
See, it does have more characters on screen at once, like Piccolo's just chilling. I mean, when it was fought in Napa, it was 6 on 1, so that's 7 people. But the max by, you know, you want to do a single player game is 3 on 3.
Nothing!
But then there are plenty of 7s, like all the raids are, you know, 6 against however many.
Dad!
You brat! What a bother!
Lady Piccolo doesn't love him as much.
Everyone is so strong!
Your control is
I
wavering!
didn't get,
Concentrate
I
on
know
the
they had that
fight,
3DS game, the Fusions one. It does sound cool, the idea of fusing different characters. But I think, for some reason, they replaced the swords in the...
Better prepare yourself!
I think in all the Western versions, especially the British version, but I
Not
think it's the
bad.
American one.
But
So
the
like Future
battle
Trunks has a
just
stick,
begun.
and it just seems an unnecessary...
Won't
just
go
an
easy
unnecessary
on
edit, especially since I think the game's still got like a 12.
you. You're a lot stronger than I expected.
And I mean, you know, the games are tamer than the anime, and the anime's tamer than the manga, which is usually the way.
Sorry to bother your battle, but I'm here to put an end to it.
Ah, here we go, Goku. Yeah, he's... Nope. I think they're all
Now.
coming back.
Let's go at it!
We'll go for Goku. What that Shine Fist, maybe I learned from... Oh, Champion's got a headlock. Maybe he done it once in the anime and that's why he's got his move. Your party aren't as aggressive as they should be. Like, I think I do on purpose and let it lead back to do most of it. I haven't played this online. I think like the last couple of trophies I need how to play it online,
Pretty
but
good!
I'll
That was
get
one
on.
heck of a move!
So I shouldn't say that though. So that spin back Goku just done, I don't remember what that was when he done that.
Another Universe's God of Destruction? Wonder how strong you are.
I do like all the chats. That was something that really appealed to me, and I'm going to say it again, but Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and sort of characters who didn't met, you're just curious if they'd say anything. That was more went in than I needed to. Come on, Goku. We should try finisher. Death Meteor, wasn't it? Is that what Guldo's move? I don't think he's something like that.
This is really crazy.
He is sidekick.
Even though I'm in a lot of trouble right now, this is
What
still
else
a
have I
whole
got?
lot of fun for me.
See, Kaioken. We'll do Kaioken ×1. I think it'll wear off before long. I keep forgetting about that. And then the sword in the mix. I waste. Oh, and I got him with the
It
sword.
looks like I didn't train enough.
I mean, the game wants you to... Oh, something I haven't got. See this new symbol? The game doesn't want you to play it level up. I think the cap now is for a 95 or something, and even my main character who's done every PQ, including the DLC ones. What was the 84, I think it said? Oh, I think all these episodes are longer than I thought. Gotta think how many hours it's taken me to upload even. Quick chats to these people, but... Yeah, see, they got to do quests for these sort of unofficial quests. That's quite a cool colour scheme for a freezer race. Oh, and he wants an item. Do I not have one on me? I don't use items. That's definitely a little too far. If the enemy can't use it, you shouldn't. So, I don't know. There we go. Attention, Lilja Eden. But yeah, this is Dragon Ball. Maybe I'll play a bit more another time, but this is farewell. Farewell, but not forever.